back for another video. Today's video is a video that I've been planning for weeks. Back when I used to work a 9-to-5 job, I was really struggling when it came to my feet, my hands, rushing out the door, making sure I have everything together. And I know that you guys are struggling with this as well. And I wanted to make an entire video dedicated to my 9-to-5 girls who really need that extra help in staying really hot and sexy, but your self-care routine is up to par and that you feel your best so that you can do your best at work. So if you guys want to know my amazing secrets for working a 9-to-5 and how to keep your hygiene and self-care routine up to par, then make sure that you guys keep on watching. But before getting started, please do not forget to subscribe down below, give this video a big thumbs up, and make sure that you guys follow me on Instagram. All right, let's just get into the video. So the first tip is actually a device that you guys need right now. So I don't know if you guys remember, but about a month ago, I did an entire video about laser hair removal. And a lot of you guys wanted to know my following up of results and how I think it works, because it very much goes with this entire video. So the Kenzie laser hair removal device is one of my favorite devices. As I've been using it, I've noticed that my hair is growing back a lot slower. And I actually used this device about 3 weeks ago, and I'm still seeing amazing results at just a very tad bit of stubble, barely any at all, and I'm barely growing hair back. So the more you use the device, the longer it takes for your hair to grow back. So the first time I used it, it took my hair about a week or 2 weeks to see any hair growth, and now it's up to 3 to 4 weeks, which is insane because I've only been using this machine for about 2.5 months. So I have been seeing incredible results and realizing that shaving, as much as it's not difficult to do, you have to do it frequently. So how I actually use this device is I make sure that I shave right outside the shower. Now you have to get rid of the hair before doing the laser. I know it sounds a little weird, but it's very important that you do this. Do this on a night off or just when you have a little free time. Shave your legs in the shower. Make sure you dry your legs completely. I mostly use it on my legs, but you can use it on your legs, your armpits, your downstairs area, your arms, wherever you want, and then laser the area. And you were gonna notice between 3 to 4 treatments, which I noticed it in about 2 treatments, that the hair just does not grow back. So for my 9-to-5 gals and guys who really need to make sure that you are well shaved and you feel your best, you don't ever want to have to be in the rush out the door wearing a cute little tank top for work or whatever you wear that maybe shows your pits and they so happen to be hairy. The laser hair removal is the best way to go because you don't even have to think about shaving before leaving the house. It is going to make sure that the hair growth just doesn't come back at all for a while. So if you guys want to pick up your Kenzie device, of course I will leave the links and the discount code down below so you guys can grab one. You don't have to worry about paying all that money at laser hair removal treatment centers to get it removed yourself. Okay, so the next thing that I want to talk about is hair. Now this was something that I really struggled with when I used to work a 9-to-5 because my hair was always a mess. Now I used to actually do sew-ins, I do wigs now, but when I used to have sew-ins, what really saved my life and helped me look beautiful for every shift was flexi rods. Now I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of flexi rods before, but if you haven't, they're these like foamy type rods you can buy at any beauty supply store. Roll them in your hair the night before work, take them down, and your hair will have the perfect freaking curls you've ever seen. You don't have to put hot tools to your hair in the morning. You can get all of your morning activities done before work, or if you have a night shift, same difference. And what I used to like to do was keep the flexi rods in the morning, wake up, get my breakfast, sit down, drink my tea, watch some television, take them out before work, and there you go, voila, you have perfect hair. So instead of having to spend hours curling your hair or flat ironing it for work, you can do this instead, and you're gonna notice that it's going to really help and save you so much time in the morning, and you're gonna be able to really look beautiful every shift. Okay, so when I used to work on my feet, which was almost at every single job I ever worked, my feet were out of control with calluses, with nastiness, with hardness. I don't even want to get into it, and honestly, they stunk too. They smelled awful. I don't know if it has something to do with wearing socks in my work shoes every day and my feet sort of sweat, but we are going to talk about feet because feet are so important for the 9-to-5 girl or guy, because you don't want to neglect your feet and just make them, you want them to be beautiful, especially in the spring and summer when when you guys are gonna be wearing sandals. So let's get into what I did. So the second I got home, I would take off my shoes and my socks, and I would put my socks directly into the washing machine. Don't, let them stink up your house, and spray your shoes with some sort of deodorizer, because if your feet are constantly sweating in your shoes every day, you don't want them to smell. So use a deodorizer of some sort. There are shoe sprays out there, there's fabric sprays, just spray them down. Then let's tend straight to the feet. You should go straight to the bath, soak your feet, wash them well. I wash my feet with a regular soap that I normally use, but you can use a lot of feet deodorizers. They have them at Lush. I'm sure you can find them on Amazon. Just look up foot deodorizer for people with smelly feet, and you can really scrub them down. I was focused more on just getting like that sweaty sock smell that is super easy to get off with just soap and water. Then you're gonna go in and really make sure that you are scrubbing the bottom of your heel with your loofah or whatever brush that you use. You can use even a pumice stone of some sort. Right after getting out of the shower or the bath, wherever you chose to do this with your feet, you are gonna go into your room and you are going to lotion the hell out of your feet. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I use like 2 to 3 different lotions because I really want them to soak up the product. And the best way to keep the product on the feet and making sure that it's attending to all the hardness and the calluses is putting a nice soft sock over them. Now, you can do one of 2 things. You can sleep in the socks overnight and take them off in the morning, but if you guys struggle with sweating in your sleep and you don't like to wear socks in your sleep, because I know a lot of people don't, then make sure that you wear the socks throughout your whole night before going to bed, and just kind of let your feet soak nicely in there. And I promise you guys, after 2 to 3 weeks, your feet are going to thank you and they're gonna look baby soft again. And this also goes for your hands. When I used to work at a dental office, I was constantly washing my hands so much that they were so dry that the pigment of my skin was no longer this color. So make sure that you are really lotioning up your hands, and maybe even put on some sort of gloves. They sell them on Amazon. You can put on gloves on top of your hands with lotion and really let them soak. But for me personally, I just put lotion on my hands every day, multiple times a day, and I promise you, your hands are gonna be fine. You can really develop some sort of calluses in here or just dryness in general, and you really want to attend to your hands because they are just as important as your feet. Okay, so let's talk about all my gals and guys who deal with aches and pains from work. I don't know obviously what you guys do for a living, but there are a lot of jobs that when you get home, you feel like you got hit by a bus. And trust me, I get it. Now, my method for this, I actually love Epsom salt baths. They are so easy to just do. Just go buy it from Target. They have the Dr. Teal's brand there. You can pour it into your bathtub, let yourself soak, drink some champagne, have a nice little, face mask session, and let your body soak. And I'm telling you, after a few times of doing this, your body is going to feel so much better. I actually like doing this after a hard workout, and I notice a very, very good difference. So, of course, if you are going through some sort of aches and pains in your body and you need that extra TLC, use this as a way to just de-stress, relax, and just keep yourself grounded after work. You deserve it. For all my people who have a hard time sleeping at night, I do believe this is a part of a self-care routine, because if you are not getting your sleep, you cannot perform at your job properly. So I wanted to just recommend melatonin. I'm sure a lot of you guys have already heard of it, but for those who haven't, you can buy a gummy version of it or a pill version of it and take it before bed. Now, I'm giving you a warning. It could really help you sleep, but it can make you oversleep. So make sure that you test it out on a day that you're not working so you guys can see, like, did I oversleep? Is it working for me? Because I've heard a lot of people who take melatonin and they sleep the entire day, and I don't want you guys missing a shift at work and yelling at me about it. Try it out on a weekend or one of your days off, see if you like it, but just taking that before bed is so crucial if you are dealing with sleep issues. I want you guys all to get your beauty rest because it keeps you young, it keeps you fresh, and it keeps you happy. So I wanted to include that. Okay, so something that will make you feel extremely comfortable at work and make you feel like, okay, I feel like I can be here all day and I don't feel like I'm away from home, is creating some sort of self-care bag for yourself. Now, if you are using the bathroom at work, I want you guys to have all the things that you need, like poopery, wipes, or anything of that nature. So make sure that you guys are using that when you're at work if you really feel embarrassed or just weirded out about not making sure that you are smelling good and you are, being respectful to your coworkers, of course. And of course, include makeup in there or a snack. It doesn't matter what you put in your self-care bag, but just make sure you're taking it with you every single day. If you guys want me to do a video all about what I would put in my self-care bag for work, then let me know down below and I will create that video for you guys. Now, if you have some sort of uniform and you didn't get the chance to wash it, now, obviously I highly recommend for you to wash it, but accidents happen. Maybe we fall asleep after work or we had a night out and we did not get to do laundry. Buy a fabric refreshener. I know I talked about fabric refresheners early on in this video with your shoes, but they also work great for your clothes, and there's also wrinkle remover sprays. So you can buy one of these at Target, spray it on your clothes, give it a nice little tug, and it takes out all the wrinkles. And you can also spray a deodorizer on your clothes so it doesn't smell like you didn't wash it. I hope some of these tips helped you guys today. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below. I can't wait to see you guys in my next video, and I will talk to you soon. Bye guys. Mwah.